So let us read the first stanza. Father returning home. My father travels on the late evening train, standing among silent commuters in the yellow light. Suburbs slides past his unseen eyes. So I would like to ask you actually one question after reading this poem. We say who is the speaker in the poem. Most of the time we discuss this question. In every poem we can discuss this question, who is the speaker in the poem. It is not that every time the speaker would be the poet. Not every time the speaker is the poet, but the speaker is speaking, not speaker, on behalf of someone. Okay, so here also in this poem, in the very from the very first line, you will understand the speaker in the poem. My father, who says my father travels, and our title is about the father returning home. So when he says my father, he is definitely a son. Okay, a son or a daughter who is talking about his or her father. So we can't judge the age, but maybe he is not too young, he is not too old, according to the age of the father and according to the thoughts which are reflected in the poem. We can also guess that he is a teenager like you, he or she, maybe like teenager like you, who understands, who can see uh, the condition of father, who can write something about his or her father. So that is also very much important. The narrator or the speaker in the poem here is a son or a daughter. So what he says or what he or she says, my father travels on the late evening and in the evening train, standing among silent commuters in the yellow light. So late evening, yellow light. These two words, what these two words tell you? Yes, these two words tell you late evening train means his father is coming at night, late at night, after doing his office work. After doing his work, he is coming back by the train, but the train is also the late evening train, and at that time there is yellow light. The light is there in the train. Silent commuters. So how? Why silent? How commuters are silent? Commuters. To commute means I had told you to commute means to travel daily. To travel daily, and commuter means those who travel regularly from one to another to work. So those people who are traveling every day for work, they are called commuters. So why silent commuters? He is standing among silent commuters in the yellow light. Yes, the father is standing. Silent commuters. When they are silent, why they are silent? They are very tired. See, when you see this picture tells you everything. All commuters are silent. One is speaking. Their eyes are shut. They are so tired that they have hanged themselves just to stand. They can't stand anymore. Also, there is no place to sit, so they are standing, hanging themselves. So tired, over exhausted. So they are silent because of the tiredness. You can say, okay, among silent. So my father is also standing among them, among the silent commuters. Suburbs slide past his unseen eyes. Suburbs slides past. When the train is moving very fast, some stations the train don't took some stations. So it is stations also passing very fast. Here slide means pass by. Okay, go by. The stations and some suburban areas are passing down very fast. At the same time, at that time, his eyes are closed. So that is called unseen. Father is so much tired that he is not just ready to see which station has come and which station has gone. because usually he knows at what time his station will come, and so at that time only he will open his eyes to get down. So till that he is just taking rest by closing his eyes. So unseeing eyes, his eyes are not seeing anything. Okay, because of the tiredness. His shirt and pants are soggy, and his black raincoat stained with mud. Soggy means wet. Pants and shirts are soggy. Black raincoat that he has with him, it has stain. It is stained with mud, and his bag stuffed with books is falling apart. So when you read this sentence, you read these words, soggy and stained raincoat stained with mud, what do you understand? Yes, definitely you understand about the season. That the season must be rainy season at the time when the father is coming back, or at the time when the poet or the narrator has written this poem. When he comes back, his father, his clothes are soggy, wet. His bag is falling apart means his bag is too old, stuffed with books. What he has stuffed? Stuff means when you are you are putting everything in that small bag. So you have no place, but you are putting the water bottle and tiffin and your books and whatnot in the bag. So the bag has also become old, and it is also torn somewhere. Okay, falling apart. So it has, because it has become very old and weary. So bag is also falling apart. His eyes dim by age. Eyes dim because by age, because his age is increasing day by day. His capacity to see, to look, is also not good now. His eyesight has also dim. दिखना भी उनको थोड़ा कम होने लगा है. किसको? अपने फादर को. His father. Uh, yes, his eyes dim by age fade homeward through the humid monsoon night. One more word which tells you about the season, that the rainy season. The season is the rainy season. If you have the question, that find out the words from the poem, which you understand the season in the poem, about the season in the poem. So you can write now. These words are there. So from that words you can guess that the season is the rainy season. Okay, then monsoon, करेक्ट वर्ड है यहाँ पे, ह्यूमिड मानसून नाइट. मानसून के ही दिन है, सब गीले गीले रहते हैं एवरीवेयर, in the city, in the train, when you are traveling at that time, it becomes so difficult in the rainy season. Rain है. Okay, everywhere there is wet, and everywhere there is mud and water saturated, and from that you have to travel, and it is so difficult when you are traveling by local also. The seats are wet, and there is wind also and rain also. So wherever you are standing, you are going to definitely you are going to be wet. कहीं पे भी खड़े हो जाओ, रेनकोट पहनो या ना पहनो, कोई भी फर्क नहीं पड़ता. यू आर गोइंग टू वेट, आप भीगने ही वाले हो कैसे भी. सो यू हैव टू सेव योर सेल्फ एंड reach to the office. It becomes very very difficult in monsoon, generally in monsoon. Now I can see him getting off the train like a word dropped from a long sentence. So the child here, the son or a daughter here, is imagining now. My father must have caught the train, last train. He must be coming back, and now the stations are moving very fast, and he must have closed his eyes. So all this is imagination, and now he has getting off the train because his station has come. So he is getting off the train. See, there's so beautiful expression here, a beautiful simile. कितना सिमिली कैसे इमेजिन किया होगा पोएट ने यहाँ पे, देखो, बिकॉज ही इज़ अ पोएट ना, राइटर है ना, तो वर्ड का ही कंपैरिजन किया है फादर का वर्ड के साथ. नाउ आई कैन सी हिम गेटिंग ऑफ द ट्रेन लाइक अ वर्ड ड्रॉप फ्रॉम अ लॉन्ग सेंटेंस. So train is like a long sentence, and the people are like words. One word has dropped from a long sentence. कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. एक word अगर कम हो जाए, there is no difference. So is like यूज किया है यहाँ पे. डायरेक्ट कंपैरिजन है, देखो. फादर एंड वर्ड. Beautiful expression here, like a word dropped from a long sentence. A long sentence. He hurries across the length of the grey platform. Why the platform is grey? यहाँ पे ग्रे प्लेटफॉर्म इसको यहाँ पे दिखा है यहाँ पे ब्रेक